Da Yu is believed by some as the founder of the oldest dynasty in Chinese history. The Xia dynasty existed from around 2070 to 1600 BCE. In Chinese mythology, he is known as the controller of the Great Flood that inundated the empire. In ancient China, leaders were chosen based on their abilities. This was the case with Da Yu. His name became famous for successfully controlling the flood of the Yellow River, ultimately making him the emperor of the Xia dynasty. In the Chinese myth, all rivers between the Yellow River and the Yangtze River overflowed, causing a massive flood. This disaster lasted for decades. Survivors left their homes seeking refuge in the high mountains. Yu's father, Gun, initially tried to stop the flood with dikes and walls but failed. Emperor Shun ordered Yu to continue his father's project. It took years, but Yu was determined to learn from his father's mistakes in dealing with the flood. Yu had two fantastic helpers, the black turtle and the yellow dragon. While the dragon dragged its tail into the earth to create channels, the turtle pushed massive mud piles. In another tale, Yu encountered Fuxi, a god who gave him the jade tablet to help repair the rivers. The river god also provided a map of rivers, mountains, and tributaries to assist with water flow. Due to his success, Emperor Shun rewarded him with a throne. He was then known as Yu the Great. Yu's father, Gun, was initially tasked by Emperor Yao to control the flood, but he failed in his efforts. He was executed by Yao's successor, Emperor Shun. According to some stories, Yu was born from his father's preserved body after 3 years. Other tales suggest that Gun was killed by the fire god Zhurong, and his son Yu was born from his body as a dragon, ascending to heaven. This led many to consider Yu a half-deity. A 2nd century Chinese text, Huainanzi, even states that Yu was born from a stone. This connects to ancient beliefs about the power of stones. In the 3rd century, Yu's mother was said to have been impregnated by swallowing a divine pearl and magical seeds. And Yu was born in a place called the Stone Knot, as described in Diwan Shiji or records of the Grand Historian. Yu the Great was highly respected by the Chinese people, and several statues and temples were erected to honor him. After his death, Yu's son buried his father on that mountain and made offerings at his tomb. In Taoism and Chinese folk religions, Da Yu is regarded as the god of water and the head of the 5 dragon kings, worshipped in temples and sacred places.